Ridley Scott is a legend. No one is denying that. At 88 years old, what he's doing, I couldn't have more respect for it, putting out 5 movies in the last 5 years. And if he wants to keep going, God bless his soul. I just don't know if he is for me anymore. Welcome back to Archer Vision, presented by MovieArcher.com and the Movie Archer Podcast Network. Today we're talking about The Dog Stars, directed by Ridley Scott. This is a post-apocalyptic science fiction film starring Jacob Elordi, Margaret Qualley, Josh Brolin, and Guy Pearce. Don't want to come off disrespectful, I just have to be honest. I don't have a lot to say about this movie, which is sadly ironic because I think this is Ridley Scott's best directed film of the last few years. I actually think the movie is pretty gorgeous. Eric Messerschmitt's cinematography is really beautiful here. He's very talented. He's done Mank, The Killer. He's doing The Batman Part 2. There's these aerial scenes with Jacob Elordi's character flying a plane, and just the way that's captured, the way the flight sequences play out, when you mix in the score in those scenes and other scenes with nature and characters doing everything, it can feel pretty meditative, pretty calming, and I did appreciate those really quiet moments. The score is very like Last of Us, Bones and All, a little bit lighter than that, but then it really kicks up during 2 action sequences that I think are very well directed, very well executed. There's one with this night vision sequence. It's very scary, it's very tense, the action moves pretty well, and then there's another one where there's this high stakes, this plane's trying to take off, and the way the score, the ways the sort of cast of actors keeps growing, really good. I gotta give Ridley Scott credit. He could direct the shit out of action sequences at 88 years old. Tip my cap to you, you legend. Looks good, feels good. Then we get to the script and I don't know what to make of it. I would have loved to have gotten this script and read it like these actors and get to a certain point and just like capture their reaction. Because I can't imagine it reads better than it plays out. It's just sterile. The story is bland. The characters are boring. They don't do much. It's very generic, but in this strange way. It's generic in the sense of it's your typical post-apocalyptic story, right? All the tropes, everything like that. There's like the younger humans who are like, I wanna get out there. Life, we need to save life and start the world again. And the older humans are like, there's nothing out there. And then like the bad raiders and stuff. And it's like, oh, maybe we do need to preserve what we have, find community. And maybe we don't need to treat everyone like a stranger or threat. We just need to find the good people and work together and save the world. But then it's strange in the sense of it's like this melting pot of so many different influences that are like very obvious, but they all feel like really diluted, really watered down. Looks and feels kind of like Last of Us. The threats feel like a hybrid between like 28 Days Later and Fury Road, and then it evolves into this like weird Snowpiercer thing. It's like Diet Last of Us mixed with Zero Sugar 28 Days Later and Temu Mad Max Fury Road into Good and Gather Snowpiercer. And then the cast, listen, I think Josh Brolin is actually pretty fun. He's probably my favorite character. I think Guy Pearce was really fun too, and he gets better as the movie goes on. But Jacob Elordi, man, I don't know what's going on with him for me. Between Wuthering Heights, Euphoria, and this, like, I don't know. I was so blown away by him in Frankenstein and leading up to Frankenstein. I don't know. It's not that he's even bad. It's just he's kind of just like brooding and just being kind of one note. Very static. Margaret Qualley is nothing in here. She's great. She always has so much energy, such a spark. And in here, she's just very much the girl in the story. And she, a lot of the times, just feels like a plot device. And their chemistry, that's not really there. At first, they try to not do this romance thing, but there's elements of it. And there is a reason for it. But yeah, I cannot believe I watched a movie with Jacob Elordi and Margaret Qualley, and I feel nothing. Do I think people will enjoy this movie? I'm sure some will. A lot of people are going to say it's boring. There is a big pacing problem. Outside of like 2 scenes, it's a very quiet movie. It's like 2 hours, and the quiet can really drag because it feels like, what are we doing? World's not established super well. There's not a lot of points of reference about things, and I just don't think any character or any particular moment is that emotional or that moving to where it's going to get a reaction out of people. There is a dog in this movie. The character's name is Jasper. The dog is great. The dog will do a lot for people. I'm curious about people's reactions to it though, because there are moments where it goes to some pretty strange places. It's clear they didn't know how to market this movie because I was surprised, not necessarily in a good way, but surprised in a lot of areas. And when these reactions start coming in, I don't know how they're going to pivot the marketing to try to get people to see this thing. I'm going with a 5 out of 10. That's all I can do. 5 out of 10 here, 2.5 on Letterboxd. But listen, all the respect in the world to Ridley Scott. When you see this movie, let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you are paying attention to everything we are doing at MovieArcher.com and the Movie Archer Podcast Network. Some very cool things coming in the month of September all around. So get excited, people, and keep supporting movies.